Hey there guys, my name is Nixus and welcome back to the Beginner's Guide, a follow-up to the awesome game Stanley Parable, and we're just going to get right into it and see what kind of craziness is about to happen. Okay, so I'm supposed to walk backwards apparently.
Yep, in this game you can only walk backwards.
Wait, seriously? The past was behind her. And it turns... Whoa. Whoa, oh wow, so the floor isn't even finished there. I thought it was lighting up the edge. Okay, well this is gonna be interesting. Lights? Coming from nowhere. Oh, good old... This actually reminds me a lot of whenever... Whoa. But the future...
So it's a short and relatively minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative. It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more focused, more complete. Code is trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
Huh. This actually reminds me a lot of, like old... I used to sometimes build, maps in, like, Source Engine, like the SDK and that kind of thing. Why does the future keep changing? Whoa. Now we're getting pretty Stanley Parable. And this like reminds me a lot of what they used to look like, because they were like super normal and like basic and not special. When she stops and looks, it becomes clearer. Yeah, I suppose so. Wait, whoa. But if the future is always behind her, how will she find the strength to confront it? Oh, damn.
It's a short little thought.
Whoa.
It says what it wants to say and then it ends. Didn't need anything more than that. Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick. Okay, next one.
Oh, good. Scary. You are now entering... I don't like scary. I don't like scary.
And that's it. Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
You are now entering.
Oftentimes, Coda would put bizarre titles like this one at the start of his games.
Whoa.
I wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
Huh. Well, there's a very obvious staircase, but let's explore around a little bit. Maybe it'll be something a little different. Hello? Something on the other side? Any people? Any windows?
I know it's tempting, but there's actually nothing over here. Sorry.
Well, that just makes me want to look around some more. Can I jump off the edge of the world? No? Okay. It feels very floaty for Source, for the Source Engine. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is built in Source, but normally Source has a very, very quick sort of, I don't know, fluid, or not fluid, very tactile feel to it. This feels a little bit more, it feels kind of like I'm skating on the ground. Hello? Wind? Ghosts of tiny children? No? Okay, well then. I'm gonna go ahead and not stay here anymore. Yeah, it feels like a Mario ice level. Kind of skating along. Not like super, not quite that pronounced, but it does feel kind of floaty. Not in a bad way. I'm slowing down.
Once you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens. So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
Okay. Thank you for modifying the game for me. Whoa.
A room that's warm and nice and filled with little ideas for games.
A staircase that he keeps on...
Coda would often tell me that he didn't mind if people thought of him
climbing.
as cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Jeez. This really is like... Okay. It really is like the mind of, I guess, an artist. I guess that's kind of what this game's all about, just sort of finding a way to explain that mindset, explain that thought process. Because I can't tell you how many things I've started and never completed. Things that I've completed that I did never show to anybody. Just because it's... I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm like an artist or a genius or anything, but I mean, when you make something, there is this fear that, well, not even just a fear that people won't like it, but also a fear that once it becomes something outside of yourself, is it really yours anymore? I don't know.
Well, this is new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
Okay. Yes. This is good. Can I... Nice, okay. Does that open this door or the
Don't
other door?
forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon. We're gonna see it a lot.
That was kind of an interesting puzzle. What are these things? Like... Huh. I don't know how... I'm looking at the capture and I can't tell how well it's transferring, but there's like this weird sort of after image for these things. I don't know. We'll have to see. Coda, you are an interesting fellow. I'll give you that much. Wow.
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve the puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough. Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
How about that? There was
Jeez.
more to it than we had any way of knowing. I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea. So, in the Stairs game, a dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world. Either way, I think that the point is the same, is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Oh no! The scary place again. You are now exiting.
Aha. So, this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
Where are you going with this? The great and lovely descent. Wow, this reminds me of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Or some such. Okay, well I think we're gonna go ahead and cut it off right here. Man, this game is interesting. It's poking at my brain. It's trying very hard to get me to think about things. I'd say it's succeeding. So anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you have any thoughts or theories or like just want to talk about like games or something, then by all means feel free to use the comments below. I'm digging this. We'll see where it goes, but I'm liking it so far. All right, so you guys stay beautiful, stay tuned, because we'll be back with some more of the Beginner's Guide. I'll see you guys later.